another YouTube video. In today's video, I am going to be sharing with you what is on my iPhone 11 Pro Max, along with how I decorated my home screen for the fall season. It actually took me probably around 1 to 2 hours to do this all, and I really want to share it with you guys today and how I did it. And if you guys want to do it too, you guys can follow along with this video, and I have a whole bunch of tips and tricks for you, so let's get into it. Okay, so starting off, this is my home page. I have everything laid out of different categories. The front page are my socials and my Starbucks app and things that I use the most frequently. And then going over here, I have all of my editing apps, my Canva, my Fonto, and then I have Netflix and Disney Plus. And then coming over here, I have all of the online shopping that I do. So Misguided, H&M, Princess Polly, Zara, I have them all laid out here. So my homepage is laid out very just generic, and I know everything is very organized on my homepage. So starting at the top, I did a calendar along with a clock, and I just went in and I made my own. So I did the medium widget and I just made the color white, and then you can actually just go down into tint color and you can change the color around. I'm not going to change it right now because I got it where I wanted it, but you can change the color there, which is really nice. So then you just save that and it just saves onto your home screen. So that's how I got the clock at the top. Then moving on to the little Hello Pumpkin, I found a picture on Pinterest, and then I did the exact same thing with the Widgetsmith. I just cropped that picture and then put it onto my home page. And then here I have all of my app icons. I have Starbucks, Snapchat, Gmail, Photos, Instagram, Spotify, my banking app, my Google Chrome, YouTube, YouTube Studio, Pinterest, and TikTok. I use those the most frequently, so that's why they're on my front page. All you have to do to get these photos, I just went into Pinterest and I searched fall aesthetic wallpaper. And then whatever came up, the first one that I liked, so I'd scroll down and like this one's cute, so then I'd scroll down here, and then it just brings like a whole bunch of different ones. So if you like those hearts, then it'll show you more like that. That's how I found all of them, and that's how I made them all like sync with each other. So moving on into my photos, here's all of the ones that I used, and then here's a whole bunch of the other photos that I've used. That's what it looked like before, and then I kind of just like tweaked it a little bit and made it a little bit more lighter. And then yeah, I just used a whole bunch of these photos. I downloaded them all, and then you go into your shortcut app and you hit create new shortcut, add action, then you do open app. You select the open app, hit choose, and then you can choose whichever one you want. I'll do contacts for right now. I haven't never done the contacts one. And then contacts, add to home screen, rename it again to contacts, and then you can choose whatever picture that you chose. So I'm gonna choose this one here. I've already used it, but just showing you guys how to do it. Choose, add, done, and then once you go to your home screen, you'll see contacts is right there, and then you have a shortcut for it. So when you open it, it's going to do that, and then go to your contacts. That's how I made all of my apps different colors and flow with each other. I think Pinterest is a great place to find them. So that's how I found all of those. I like having my apps very organized and laid out to my liking. On the bottom, I have my phone, my messaging, and my music. And I've used little icons like the ghost and sweater weather and the cup and the pumpkin. Just a whole bunch of things to give you a fall vibe, and that's exactly what I wanted for my homepage. At the top, I found a picture that says, have a cozy day, and I think that's so cute, so I just cropped that picture and used it at the top. And then moving on down, we have Canva, Lightroom, Fonto. Canva I use to add little stars or to make my intros and my outros. That's what I use Canva for, or just like decorating the background of my thumbnail. You can add little pictures and stuff, so that's what I use Canva for. Lightroom is where I have all of my presets. You'll see that I have a lot of photos that I've usually posted on Instagram. So if we want to edit this photo here, I use this for an Amazon thumbnail. I would go into presets, and I've bought in Aspen's presets and JC Marie's presets. Right now I really like JC Marie's presets, and I like the spring too. And you'll see it just gives such a warm just tone, and that's what I really like. And then you can go ahead and go into light and just play around with the exposure, if you want a little bit lighter, if you want it a little bit darker, and the contrast. So that's how I edit all of my photos, and then you can just save that, and then I use them for my thumbnails. That's where I get all of my filters from. Both filters cost money, so you just have to go into Aspen or JC Marie's Instagram and then buy them from there. So that's what I use Lightroom for. Fonto I use for all of my text. So if I want to go into photo albums, and then I will go and photo albums, and then I'll use this one. I actually didn't use this picture for my Amazon one, but then add text, and then Amazon finds, and then you can save that there, and then you can make it curved. I like doing that sometimes. And then I like style, and then stroke, and then you can add like a little backdrop, so you can play around with the colors. And that's usually how I make my YouTube thumbnails with that font. My font that I use is Spicy Rice. That is usually what I use, or I play around with something that's more cute if I want it to be a cuter font. But that's usually the font that I use, and I really like it. PixArt is the app that you can collage pictures with. So if I have two photos and I want them both to be on my thumbnail, I use that. So last picture that I did was for the iPad giveaway that I'm doing. If you guys haven't entered my giveaway, go do that right after you watch this video. I'm giving away an iPad until November 1st is the cutoff, and that's when I'm going to be picking the winner. I used two pictures. I used this picture here and this picture here, and then you hit next. The ratio, we always want it to be YouTube at the very end, and then it cuts it to the size of a YouTube thumbnail. And then border, I always just get rid of the border, and then you can just like play around with it. But yeah, that's how I make all of my collage pictures. It's so easy and so useful, and you get the right dimensions automatically. Netflix, Disney Plus, and then I just found another photo that said autumn, thought it was cute, and then I added it in. On this one, I just have it's spooky season. Again, I found it on Pinterest, but I edited a little bit to make it a little bit lighter. It was very dark, the first photo, but then I put a filter on it and then made it a little bit lighter. And then I'd have a cute little picture of Snoopy. My family loves watching Charlie Brown anything with the holidays, so I just thought Snoopy was a good fit. And then all of the clothing places that I shop at: Misguided, H&M, Depop is what I sell my clothes on, Princess Polly I love. We have a store called Shoppers Drug Mart, and you can get points, so I just have that one there. Zara Home, and then Etsy is what I sell my scrunchies on. And then I keep all of my apps on this page here. You can move them into the app library, but I sometimes like actually seeing the notifications because you don't see them when they're like this. And then I'll just scroll over because sometimes I miss them, especially like messaging and Snapchat. I'll miss it all the time. So yeah, I just keep them here just in case. But yeah, that's pretty much all the things that I have on my phone. This is how I've organized it, and I just have extra apps over here, but I never really use them. But yeah, if you guys like this video and want to do it yourself, make sure to tag me on Instagram your homepage that you've decorated all fall and cozy like. I love fall so much, and I just took it and put it all into my phone as well. Oh, and I forgot to show you my homepage. My home screen just says Hello Fall. I also got that off of Pinterest. I have that for my lock screen and for my homepage. But yeah, that's how I decorated my phone to make it all cute and festive for the fall season. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.